And on that note, we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of HGGM Mode Season 3 right here on the Horny Goat YouTube channel. You guys know the deal, how it goes.
Wait.
What?
Do it again.
No.
Nope. The cohorts of the HGG, of the Horny Goat channel, come together to book the best of Raw and Smackdown. With Heather, Basement, and Trek on Raw, JP, Rayshawn, and myself on Smackdown. We are on the road to Survivor Series. It's week 2 of the build going into Survivor Series, where it will be Raw v Smackdown. We got the usual cohorts with us this evening, JP, Heather.
Threw it in the fucking garbage.
Basement and Trek, how's everyone doing?
JP put his phone in the garbage.
In the garbage.
You know, when I got up from the stream 15 minutes ago, it must have fallen into the
15 minutes ago.
It's all right. I lost
When
my.
he won and
when
did
I
that fucking
when I no, I tripped. I didn't get over dramatic. I tripped. It wouldn't have been over dramatic. I just would have gotten up and been like this.
Would have been dramatic if it was a barrel roll.
I would have barrel rolled right through the fucking door.
I would have paid to have seen that.
Well, you were here. You would got it for free.
It's always good to get the extra perks. How's everyone doing? From 5 minutes ago, we were on the other stream.
I am. Be honest with you. I am, concerned for the well-being of people today. Because I care.
You should have voted for Kamala Harris.
You should have. I guess I should have.
If you really cared.
I don't.
That's my co-GM of SmackDown, everybody.
No, in all seriousness, it's gonna be okay. We talked about this over earlier, a little earlier.
10 minutes ago.
It's gonna be okay, everybody.
Sorry, just put your head between your knees, kiss your ass goodbye. It's fine.
There's no need to put your. If you want to do these things, please record it, because you have made my last few days
fucking amazing.
The meltdown that I have watched unfold on X is the most glorious thing. I literally think I voted for Donald Trump just to see what would happen if he actually fucking won, and I'm not happy.
Could have fooled me.
Could
have fooled me.
Over one fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
People are breaking up with families are telling each other, I don't want anything to do with you because of a vote.
Yep.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Well, you know what?
Lucky bastard.
That's your choice.
Hey,
but just remember this. Just remember this, my friend.
To finish your sentence.
My arms are wide open for you to return home. All right? Like CM Punk says, never say never.
So we're kicking things off with Raw and Basement. We got an interesting opening contest here. What's this all about?
We got a hell of a match here tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a over the top 10-man battle royal. Winner of which will get a spot in WARGAMES.
Oh, look who's your ring announcer.
She's gonna get out of here after the show. It will also feature our main man Xavier Woods on his tour to being fired. He's currently lost 3 out of 5 matches. This will be his 4th. He'll be featured in this 10-man over-the-top battle royal. If he does not win, he will go on for his 5th and final match. If he does win, does that mean he's in WARGAMES?
Oh.
Only time will tell. As we're starting off with Johnny G Spot.
Now, in order to do this, this is technically a Royal Rumble.
Oh, you can't do.
Nope.
Is 8-man the limit?
8's the limit, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll remember that. I probably won't.
Raw, everybody.
As Jim Cornette would say, look, it's Johnny Same Face.
He does do the same face a lot.
Yeah, you can't. Well, he's got
The nicknames that motherfucker gives people is
He's a very clever individual.
natural Botox.
What's up,
Because
Alpha?
to be honest with you, Johnny Gargano, what he does, his facial expression never fucking changes.
He's not very much of an emotive person facially.
No, but it's
Explains the
funny,
logo.
it's every time he goes, and then there was Johnny Safe Face
Well, the
and
emo-
Tommaso Ciampa.
It explains the emoji logo.
Who's next?
Number
I
2.
was gonna start off here. Braun Strowman. So no Xavier Woods. Will he have last entrance? There's multiple storylines taking place in this match. Okay, my dick's getting kind of hard.
Calm down. Well, that's why it's hard.
Based on who comes out last? The gauntlet match?
No. It is
Oh.
He's just gonna beat you to death with a baseball bat.
All right, JP's now present. Here we go.
How many people is in this?
Oh, man.
10.
With all the
We need it. We need a.
We're gonna be here all fucking night.
We-
worse
No,
than
these
a
are the only two
fucking-
entrances we're seeing.
Sweet Jesus, we need to get him flashcards or something.
Over the top battle royal.
So
Heather, you need to be like a stenographer.
it's a Royal Rumble, JP.
Heather, you need to be the stenographer in the corner, just taking notes and just feeding them to him.
I try, but I
Kind of retarded.
Or it'd be really cool is if there's some way to like have him do like a playback of what we're doing streamed. All right.
I'm confused. You're actually doing a battle?
I am doing a battle royal.
It has
Yes.
to be a Royal Rumble because they don't have 10 man for the Battle Royal.
Right. 8's the max you can have of one. 8 people is the max you can have in one match at one time.
Why didn't you just have 8 men and then a wrestle off?
He didn't know.
I thought you could have 10 people.
Yeah, it's all right. Honestly, this kind of makes it a little bit more
Actually, I
intriguing.
like this a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is for a spot in the men's War Games match.
Oh god, he's got his hair back and it looks horrible. Didn't we get the real version of him?
Not yet. Next
He
week.
looks like an
Next week.
incomplete Joker.
God.
It's Mr.
No,
Imperfect.
it's a cool hairstyle.
He's the toxic Avenger.
He does
before-
look like a fucking Oompa. Yes! Except the hair. Well,
No, he's got the orange skin. He's got the green hair.
his skin doesn't look orange anymore.
You try to fix things. You try to be a nice person.
He just made it worse.
I know. Here comes Rick
He
Steiner.
looks like that. He looks like that Prince Valiant on fucking Spaceballs. Except he's wearing green hair.
So far for the men's War Games match, Raw has CM Punk and Shawn Michaels.
Sure do. Team old. And one of these fine competitors. I hope it's Oompa Loompa.
We'll join them. Hey, well, Xavier Woods still hasn't shown up yet.
I don't know. This is gonna be last. Not that it really matters. It's only 10 seconds. What is it? It's on 25 seconds.
Well, remember 8. Once 8 are in the ring, it's the time's locked until Austin Theory.
I'm Speedo Man, Speedy Man, whatever the fuck.
A-Town,
it's-
downtown.
Speedy
Oh,
man.
A-Town.
Downtown. Is not in the
You just identified something that you like. You just saw. You're like, speed fast man line, speed fast line man. Like what the fuck?
So I don't know. I
Here
don't
comes a
pay
speeding
attention.
car. It just
Listen,
fucking drives right into the
Here
ring.
comes the vroom vroom.
The only entrances I really pay attention to
Oh god, that was
are
funny.
like Romans or Sammy's.
I know. I just
Here comes Jimmy Uso after a couple.
They didn't say his name, and usually I
Dragon
pay attention.
Lee.
Oh, this guy's coming. Okay.
Dragon Lee.
here comes speed
match.
vroom, speed
Hey.
vroom.
I'm sorry.
At Raw, we believe in giving people
No, it's-
opportunities, okay? Dragon Lee, this is just his second match in Raw and already given the opportunity to be in War Games.
If he wins the whole fucking thing, that'd be crazy.
Future champion.
Yep, I'm rooting for the Oompa Loompa with a dream.
He's probably the most decorated in this match.
Well, color wise, yes.
I did.
Oh, here comes Ciampa. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ciampa's number 7.
Oh god. Xavier Woods says he's bets. That son of a bitch.
He's gonna be number 10. So I think we still have number 8 to come out. Right, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we have one more. Oh wait, Theory. Oh,
Oh, dance,
Oh,
dance,
and,
dance.
yep. Here comes number 8. Is it Xavier Woods?
I don't know.
Is it time for some woodies?
Big Woods.
Nope.
Nope.
Get that.
Dijak.
He's either number 9 or number 10.
Who's he paying off? Trex paying you off?
Nope.
What? Did I do what?
You know what.
Strowman go bye-bye. Strowman's out.
Here goes Braun Strowman.
All right, number 9. It's either Xavier Woods or someone else. Could be Xavier Woods. Could be a boat. You know how much we want one of those? Oh, there's that fucking what the hell is his character's name in Zero? He made a fantasy wrestler named Zero, and he actually they actually put him in the game. It's just a different version of him.
I hate him.
I was
What person that's an actual wrestler creates a fantasy wrestler?
Well, it was from like his childhood. I couldn't tell from the backstory because I'm still fucking blocked.
Why is he not coming in?
Oh, number 9, number 9.
Someone got eliminated.
Oh yeah, that was Ciampa.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Gargano's still holding strong.
Number 9. Grayson Waller.
Yeah,
Woods is
I'm
number
sorry.
10. Woods is
Xavier
number 10.
Woods, you slut.
Sticky pages. All right, and Grayson Waller is number 9, which
I
means
think I'm just gonna just
let
let it go.
it go.
Well, I had to dispute something that I
Oh
did
God.
with money. It's nothing bad. I paid a bill and I overpaid it, but I don't think I'm going to dispute it any longer.
Dijak. Why don't just go against
I
the next
don't
one you
want
get?
to, but we'll see.
I just got tagged in a post on
Did you?
Facebook
How'd
that's
that work for
fucking hilarious.
you?
Just shut the fuck up and listen. I had to share it, so Connor, you're gonna see this too. But
Wait.
my perspective. I get it. You hated him 4 years ago, and you still hate him now. I've seen a lot of hate thrown his way, but this guy is a consistent winner and an overachiever. Call it jealousy or envy. Some people just can't handle how successful he is and how much money he has. Yes, there have been some scandals, some lies, and maybe a few times he's twisted the truth to make himself look better. But he's out there every day proving his haters wrong. Time after time, you may not have wanted him in this job, but there's nothing you or I can do about it. I know it might get worse over the next several weeks, but like him or not, Tom Brady is doing a great job as a broadcaster.
He sucks.
I thought you were talking about Vince.
Terrible. He is a horrible broadcaster. I listened to him during the Packer game, and I'm like, I just want to punch this guy in the face.
I've heard a little bit of him, and yeah, I know.
He was a football player. He is a horrible fucking color commentator when it comes to football. He's worse than Chris Collinsworth.
We're down to Johnny Gargano, who started this whole thing, Rick Steiner, Dragon Lee, Austin Theory, and your boy, Xavier Woods.
It's your boy.
Your boy.
Up, and there goes Theory.
Oh, there goes Theory.
So, question.
False.
That's all that's left? You've already gone through some people?
Yeah. Oh. Only 10.
But
Could be the end for
Oh, and there he goes.
Dragon Lee down to
To Rick Steiner, Johnny Gargano, and Xavier Woods. You know who I'm rooting for.
everybody but Xavier Woods.
I will laugh my ass off if this is the only match he fucking wins.
this is what I want to
He's
see.
really redirected himself there.
Whip him out Wednesdays.
Well, Steiner math could prevail. He has a 33% chance.
I'm all for it. Look, you know what? Heather jumps on Twitter and whips her titties out. I'm watching Twitter all fucking day.
This conversation took a left turn somewhere, and I don't know where. Help me out, folks.
I love boobs.
And ranch.
I just want to say this.
We're
Okay.
I'm still trying to maintain. I'm still trying to hold the ship that is the stream.
All right, for those of you who watched the DVD campaign, the D&D campaign, can you tell now how long JP and I have been together, considering we both just uttered the same exact fucking phrase, exact same wording?
He's holding on my bread.
It's actually right back there.
Oh, yeah.
I said that on Wednesday.
Yeah, you did. You did, word for word.
Those exact words.
Uh-oh. Is Xavier Woods in trouble? Basement?
He sure is.
He like, stop smiling and winking.
Get out of here, Xavier.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
You should have said
Saved by Johnny Cheese Spot.
I thought about it.
What's gonna happen?
Did I?
You did. It was just
Wait.
as I put something else in there.
Go ahead.
It's teasing me so much.
Yeah, so much edging.
Hitting you hard, man.
It's edging.
I'm so teased right now.
Come on, get rid of fucking Johnny Gargano. Don't punch him.
Steiner doesn't want to get rid of him.
Life.
I'm gonna live in this ring until I'm dead.
Woods could be taking out some Steiner math. Is he gonna do some division?
Oh shit. Is Johnny Gargano gonna help? Oh, he's gonna watch. Just like John Maddox. It's
Wait,
his next
it would be number
job.
1 versus number 10 if nope, fuck your shit.
Nope, can't get rid of the Stein.
Oh no, Johnny!
Uh-oh. This could be dangerous.
Xavier Woods' only victory is to get into War Games. Yeah.
And now Gargano's helping him.
Bye, Xavier.
Xavier fighting for his life.
He stays.
No, they're both.
Oh no! Oh, he's out.
He's gone.
That was great.
Bye-bye.
That was great. Wow. I wonder what dickhead put him at number 10.
We have come to terms on the release of Xavier Woods.
No, he's still got one more match left.
No, he's got one more.
He's got one more. He's got one more match. Yeah, I wonder how he got that number 10 spot. Fucking weird.
I don't know. Kind of. Fuck you.
No, I did put it at random. I swear to God.
I like it. Oh, okay. There we go. Those yellow shoes, man, reminded me of Curious George.
Planet of the Apes. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Well, with all those monkeys escaping, it really might be the Planet of the Apes.
The
I
Rube.
think it's a good offensive move to run at somebody, jump, and split your legs with your dick.
I was about to say you're
face.
essentially going crotch first,
Yeah, it seems like the worst.
or at the very least Grundle first.
One straight right to the dick, and it's over.
Okay.
Steiner might be taking that.
What was that? Oh shit!
Oh God. He tossed him like.
Be so haughty. Yes, Rick Steiner.
Johnny Gargano looked pretty good in that match.
until he got dropped. All right, so Rick Steiner joins number 3.
Man, we're gonna have Team Ancient.
Yeah, that's Raw for you. Raw, baby.
Look at him.
Boom. Kissy face. Can I drink his
He's trying
bathwater?
to figure out how to do Steiner math.
He's gonna get finger blasted.
Can I drink his bathwater, please?
You may.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm a tummy.
All right, we got Randy Orton for Sheamus 09. This will be for War Games.
The final spot?
No matter what, we're gonna get that old person.
Yeah.
At least one of them's still active.
Either coagulated
Both still
dust
active.
or the Irish scone.
They're both still active. God damn it.
And now after today with the pile drivers out.
About to get underway in this match. We'll just
Damn,
kind of doing here.
damn,
Oh,
dude.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
My name's Steve. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I hate your shit. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You're a fucking snake. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. But so am I now. Give me a bear. Bear, bear, bear.
Fuck you, Saxton.
Give a
D-U-Y.
cat a beer.
Alright, just gonna...
I mean, if you guys have recalled, these two have been in each other's assholes for like 2 months now.
He's in full gear, though.
Some will say that Stone Cold did cause... Well, he attacked Randy Orton after his loss. Well, he caused Randy Orton's loss for the IC Championship. And then Randy Orton became special guest referee, potentially costing Stone Cold the World Championship. He's so white.
Is that the new referee?
That's the same referee.
God damn, I swear to God I changed it.
You know what? The game hates you and us.
The game doesn't care.
I guess not.
He's
The AI is taking over.
He's raw for life. He's like Mr. It's like Mr. Anderson. We got rid of him, but he morphs into the referee, like in Mr. Smith or Agent Smith or whatever his name.
Yeah.
We shot him dead. Count out. 1. Fucking what?
Work those cankles. Who do you got in this match? Randy Orton or
Can
Shane?
I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is it just me, or did Stone Cold just walk around the ring and then walk out?
No, he sat down. He's at ringside.
Oh, he sat down. Okay.
Yeah, he's right at
The
what
announce
their
table.
announcers are.
In full gear.
So what you're telling me is he's going to interfere in this match?
If
Hey.
the AI is smart enough to actually pull it off, yes.
he might just sit there. You guys, man, just really immerse yourselves. In full gear. Fuck you.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Can a man try to make something work?
No.
There are other men tearing him down.
In full
Come on,
gear.
Xavier Woods.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Just ask your referee. Oh, nice neck breaker.
That's Brocky.
Barake. I got Orton on this one. Despite
All the rage.
his fellow rattlesnake
He's just
distracting him
rat in a
outside.
cage.
Oh.
You know what we should do for a match at WrestleMania? Goldberg versus The Undertaker, Part 2.
60-minute Iron Man match.
Oh god.
No, 60-minute Iron Man Hell in the Cell.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Basement fucking match.
Yeah.
Eh,
You guys just
Us-
know it's the best match.
last time that happened, some dude named Jay White fell off the damn cell.
And
Jay
then
White's not in this game.
He's dead. That's what happened.
Oh.
Bing.
Right to the
All I
pin.
can think of is ping pong right now because of that.
He's like whiter than the ropes, which I didn't think was a
He
thing.
is.
Yeah,
It's
he can't
proving
be
how
wrong.
Irish he is.
God damn. Why do you hate the sun? Or does the sun hate you?
Why was he never a vampire in any movie or show?
He was too busy being the Rocksteady.
He should have been in Twilight.
Blah fella.
He should have just played.
You
fucking-
imagine a fucking blah fella.
He actually, if he was, what the fuck was the main character's name? I can't remember.
Oh, in Twilight?
Yeah.
Was it Edward?
If he was Edward in the whole movie,
Edward Scissorhand.
great.
Edward Scissorhand.
Don't just
I'm
sit there.
sparkling.
Hey, I'm still in high school. I'm in the 10th grade, and you see 40-year-old Sheamus, 6'6", sitting in the fucking seat. Oh, hey, we go back and forth.
You're fucking killed.
Panty dropper.
It's about to happen.
The hell?
That's
Uh-oh.
kinda- Oh, takes him out with the clothesline. You know he's got
Oh,
hate in his eyes.
he dings the bell.
He dings it all right.
Yep.
He dings
How
it
much
good.
wouldn't it be funny if Stone Cold just stunned him? Basement would be happy.
I would.
Oh, wait.
Hope
The
he
match
still
is
does-
over, but the brawl is not.
Nothing ends.
No,
Only things begin.
Why is the ref still there?
because he's gonna count 1, 2, 3. He's a dumbass.
Ooh, kick to the. That looked your ass. Okay. I think Randy Orton can get the upper hand on Stone Cold for once.
Wait,
Stone
maybe
Cold's
it is a
been beating
match.
His ass for 2 months. Da-da-da-da.
Well, the match already has 1.5 stars, so.
You know what? Correct. That doesn't help. Fucking everybody's gets me. God damn it.
Oh, he's in his gear. Eh.
What?
Oh wait, no. So it was just a brawl. All right, and that's
What?
that, and they're there because
That was
sure.
who was competing.
All right, you know what? As a GM here, we're not accepting that as a win to get into war games. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're
allowed.
right, JP.
Nope.
All right, okay, great.
Not allowed.
Anyway, women's tag match. Let's do this.
This is for the last 2 spots in the women's war games.
Like I said, it's for something.
What? What?
I don't know.
It's for something.
Clobber you with a fucking.
Yeah, it's for a spot in women's war games.
That's all I got.
War games.
So for the women's war games, you guys so far have Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
Yes.
This will determine the other 2 female combatants.
And then who else?
Dude, I am hanging on. I am hanging on by a thread.
I also call women compartments.
Now hold.
Compartments that hold
We're
on.
doing
Hold.
4-on-4 women's war games.
Connor said so. 'Cause
Que-
it's at Survivor Series.
Question.
Connor's 316.
Question. Io Sky is also your women's champion, as you can see. So does that mean if she wins this match, she pulled double duty?
No, Dakota Kai will go in as a member of Damage Control for her if she wins.
That is, I'm just gonna walk away.
All right, sounds good.
I gotta look at the roster actually. Did we get Kairi Sane as well as part of Damage Control? Or was that before she?
I think you have her.
I think we. I don't know what the fuck we have.
I think you. I'm pretty confident you have her.
So why is
We
Kyrie
do
Sane
not have her.
Guess what? Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, we don't have her.
Not with that attitude.
We have Bailey instead.
Look who's Raquel Rodriguez.
The big rod.
That didn't test well in focus groups. It left people very confused.
Nax fired.
Oh, I don't know why this popped in my head. I think it's because of that Tegan Knox logo. But so I decided to torture myself today, and I started to watch the Marvels movie.
Oh,
Why?
Because I knew I had to at some point, so I figured I'd rip the Band-Aid off.
10 and 10?
I'm not done with it.
That's what we should have watched instead of Meet the Spartans. For fuck's sake.
Well,
Well, I gotta watch it anyway. Aren't we reviewing it at some point?
yeah, that's true. The only thing I'm gonna say is that like I'm very indifferent about it so far, but my God, the first thing I definitely got out of it within the first 20 minutes is this should have been a Disney Plus like special.
That by the previews they showed for it. Like, you've got 2 leads that are nowhere near, like that are nowhere near a movie. They were both shown in TV shows. Then you have the most hated fucking movie actress of the bunch.
This should have been. You know how they did what was it, Werewolf by Night? They did it as like a Marvel spotlight. That's
Werewolf by Midnight, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this should have been.
Yes.
Do you think this should have been season 2 for
Nope.
Miss Marvel?
Nope. Fuck God, no. Honestly, so far.
Like the premise. Do you think the premise should have been season 2 for Miss Marvel? Just written better.
Yeah,
and for like a full season.
Yeah. It's very like.
Shit.
Well, it's not just shit. It's just it's so like.
Not just shit.
It really is Disney Channel.
Marvel. Yeah, you could tell. Miss Marvel was very Disney Channel too.
Well,
Yeah,
but
you're gonna get that when you have the main character of this fucking movie being a teenager.
the
And at that, like 13 years old.
Yeah.
there's some good ideas.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sorry, Connor. Now that I caught up on what you're talking about, I'm gonna say this right now. When Danielle was a child, this probably would have been a good idea for Marvel to actually start doing something.
Back in the 90s, absolutely.
The reason I say this is kids, or something to that effect, is kids it's that they're the what are they, Gen Zers?
Yes.
Or is yeah.
Yeah,
So
they know their audience is what you're trying to say.
Danielle was a Gen Zer, so she's 31.
No, she's a millennial, actually. She's right at that cutoff.
Is she?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
I thought we were right at the cutoff.
You're right.
We were right at the beginning of millennials.
Yes.
So your generation was Z. No, your Generation Z. She's Generation Z. Generation Y, Generation Alpha is the new generation, and that's Wendy's generation.
Alpha's in the chat.
Don't put labels on.
No, I think I don't think they're really. It's just
labels.
Dude, we give classes on this. It's just the way that they term it. What's the popular thing at the moment? But I literally think that's why they picked the baby boomers. It's because they were having more kids than
they started as the baby boomers. When people liked them, they were the baby boomers. Now that people don't like them, they're the boomers.
Boomers, yeah.
Right.
And drop the baby because that would infer that people
generation. So I'm a Gen Xer, but the point I'm trying to drive is that Miss Marvel is that kind of show.
Yeah.
Would fucking have gotten over big time.
Well,
I mean,
they did the same thing for the.
Have you ever seen what's that it's Johnny Danger or something on that show? No. You know what I'm talking
cartoon?
about.
It's what? Yeah, the cartoon.
Test. Johnny Test.
No. It's an actual show. It's
Johnny Test.
No,
oh gosh.
No, it's an actual live. It's like one of those studio fucking superhero shows.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Henry Danger.
Yeah.
Johnny, yeah.
They tried doing it with that, and I'm like, if they would have done what the Miss Marvel in the 90s would have gotten over with the kids. Huge.
So the problem is like the Cartoon Network shows, not just Cartoon Network, but the cartoon superhero shows started off for like medium age groups, and then they did have versions. They did have versions for younger kids, like the fucking Young Justice Team, Young Justice League.
Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans.
They did have
everybody's
that.
Expecting.
The problem with that is you have to have. It has to be an add-on, not something that. Okay, the Marvel Universe is coming out with all these shits, and it's like you don't have something going on while that is also going on. So, for instance, your whole audience is watching these movies that might have been geared to a little bit of an older age group, and then you have a pause for a couple months, 3 months, 4 months, and then the next product is made for 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
But it's the only product available. So your audience that was watching the teenage shit will eventually watch that if they're craving for it, and be like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
It almost has to be airing at the same time as something for an older age group is airing, as an alternative for a younger age group.
So,
but they did not do that.
And yes, and I think it would have gotten over big time with the kids.
It did not do well. Is all I'm
No,
and it wasn't. The thing is, it sucks because it wasn't really a bad show for younger kids. It was actually a pretty good.
I actually genuinely liked Miss Marvel. I don't say like I hated. I don't say hate it.
For me,
right.
It's too Nickelodeon, but
yeah.
I want to clarify. I haven't seen one iota of the show. I've seen previews of the show. I haven't sat down and watched an episode. I can tell you that kind of thing that they did would have worked back in the 90s.
So what I was saying was, from what I've seen from the Marvel, I haven't watched the whole thing. I've only watched, I think I got like maybe a third of the way through. But the third of the way through the Marvels, it does carry the same energy from the Miss Marvel show in terms of like that's like style and whatnot.
Think about the people in it and the existing properties. They're not going to take from Captain Marvel because that was a fucking disaster, and nobody really liked it. Nobody likes the character very much. The Tiffany Rambeau or whatever the fuck her name is, she was an after fart. She was an after fart in the fucking.
So here's the part that's funny, and it's funny you bring that up. Actually, I was making a couple of notes, and the one thing I found about the movie, and the one thing I found interesting was Monica Rambeau's powers. To me, are the most interesting. They're the most unique and creative. in terms of what she can do. Like Kamala's is interesting, and obviously Captain Marvel is like fucking nerfed like to no end. But for me, Photon, Monica Rambeau's power is the most interesting, and she's one of the worst characters. It's like, damn it.
If I was to make that movie, I would have probably have done it as the second season, and I would have had.
You probably could.
What the fuck was her name? Kamala something.
Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
I would have had her be like the center and have the other two kind of be like very distant co-stars that show up in and out of each episode. Not every episode, but like have them be like expanding her universe instead of.
Yeah.
You're not gonna recorrect Captain Marvel. You just can't. At this
That's
point.
what they're doing.
No, they're not gonna be able to. Like she'll exist, but she'll never be popular.
Because of the
and Monica Rambeau, like you did, like come on, she was an afterthought already.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is a good way to bring her in and give her a bit more screen time, build up the character for what you want it to become, and then if you do want to do a movie that features the Marvels, you have a bit more story for all three of them.
Yeah, there's so far there's some things on paper that are like, all right, okay, but my biggest takeaway thus far is this should not have been as big a scale as it was in terms of its production.
No.
It should have been.
Well, this is also we were all in agreement where this is like when Marvel was kind of really loose with the money and going in the wrong direction time and time again.
Yeah, and this was right around the Jonathan Majors shit hitting the fan, and
I still think he should be fucking. I don't think they should get rid of him.
I agree. I agree, and it's
honestly,
sad because
I don't know anything about like the situation, but if he fucking got an award fucking 6 months later for turning his life around from Hollywood, yet they fired him, I just like I don't know.
Well, so the only thing I'll say is that like it's a shame because I actually
jail or he doesn't lose his job. I don't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I agree.
I like him a lot as an actor, and more personally, the character of Kang fascinated me, and I'm very bummed that.
There's a lot you could do. I did find him kind of hit or miss for me, but when he hit well. When he missed, I was like, I guess I can deal with it.
I was also rewatching clips from Loki season 2 and just like how fucking goddamn writing was so good.
That's the biggest casualty of this whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now that entire series is taken out of fucking canon.
No.
It still exists, but it doesn't mean it means okay. Actually,
they did the right thing.
Actually, okay, what the fuck?
I got 2 words for you.
Don't care. That's not
multiverse.
Yeah, but you can only only fix all the holes in the world with multiverse so much before people are like, this fucking sucks.
Lazy booking.
Well, I was actually thinking about that too, in the sense of
spin-off stories on it, I guess.
There's the multiverse thing is, again, on paper before you even like put anything out there. The idea of a multiverse like storyline could be great creatively, because especially where they were regaining all their IPs and all that shit, it's a great excuse to start to blend things together. It's when you don't have like any sort of cohesiveness or, more importantly, bigger world impact on what you're doing. Like, it's the fucking multiverse. And the other part of it too is that this is the pro and con of having different directors, different storytellers, different ways you want to go with certain things, and the movies not having cohesive flows to them, where it's just like, it's like, oh, you have to watch this, that, and the other in order to, understand what's going on. Which, by the way, the Marvels actually do a very good job of like reminding you about character traits of each character, so that way if you didn't watch all the shit or can't remember all the shit,
movie, but previously,
basically, honestly,
that's pretty bad too. By the way, I feel like there's ways you can do it. Marvel, they were so invested in like actually like storytelling between products, between different fucking shit that they've thrown out, that after a while they were like, when they stopped paying close attention to it, it got too loose and shitty. Yet they still wanted people to be like keeping track of everything. You can't be shitty at fucking cohesive storytelling and expect people to watch all the shit you're putting out. That being said, I hope they get back on track. And honestly, when I think about it, and I saw this headline the other day, and it's not what I want to talk about, but it kind of leads into it. There's a lot of talk about the next Spider-Man movie and having oh, you know who should be the big bad in the next Spider-Man movie? Doctor Doom, played by Tony Stark. Don't agree with it.
No.
What I would like is when Doctor Doom shows up in the next Avengers movie, that to be one of the biggest story beats. If they're smart, they should lean on the fact that it's the same actor, that he looks exactly the same, and it's a big problem for fucking Spider-Man dealing with it. Trying to like fight someone that was his father figure.
Yep.
For the most part.
They did say that Doom is not coming from the main continuity. It's going to come from the movie that the Fantastic Four is set on, so it's going to be a different, parallel.
I was going to say, if they're not going to do Avengers, Fantastic Four is where you debut Doctor Doom.
Yeah, that's completely fine, but he will be in the Avengers movie.
Right.
Yeah, Doomsday, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's where you really have that be one of the biggest story beats. Because if you remember the good Avengers movies, they did have pretty good emotional story beats with Thor. Like, you pick a character that is not like the face of the franchise or anything, but they're almost like the emotion behind the movie, and I think that would be where you'd want to go with Peter Parker being that person.
I think that could be.
I'm just gonna say, I still haven't seen my favorite fucking Marvel movie right now is Thor. Fucking love that movie.
I mean, actually, almost. It's weird because everybody shits on the second one, man. Thor Ragnarok, not Thor Ragnarok. Thor Love and Thunder is the worst by far.
None of them are bad.
Honestly, Dark World.
That one is bad.
Dark World has merit behind it, and while the villain is absolutely forgettable and nobody gives a shit, the movie is saved by Loki.
Yes.
Everything is Loki is one of the best villain characters
Loki is probably, I don't know if he might be the best.
I think
him and Iron Man probably are close to the.
I was hoping Caps would be good, but fuck. And then I'm passing that hope on to Winter Soldier. But I know my heart breaks. Loki, man, the Loki story is like, I think it's the same vein of Arcane that you pitch, where it's like, this shouldn't be this fucking good. This really should not be this good of storytelling, let alone time travel storytelling.
The time travel, yes, but the storyline should be good considering who's in it and the lore behind his character already established. So all the things that Loki's been in have been pretty good, especially his own TV show.
Yeah, keep in mind, Thanos killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did 2 seasons of a show with him afterwards, and I arguably say that it's probably his best stuff.
Yeah, the show is definitely the best.
It's the ending. The ending specifically is just, and honestly, I think we talked about. I'm sure we were repeating what we said on the round table. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Go check it out. That when they pulled Loki out and like, oh, we're gonna do a spin-off Loki series, and we're like, but fucking Thanos killed him. Like, how the fuck are you gonna do that? That's a hard handicap to start with, right? Creatively.
And there's
it's not even just that. I mean, it was also a testing ground for them with the Black Widow movie.
True. Yeah, that's true too.
It's true. I mean, I guess the scope between the two, Black Widow is nowhere near in terms of
that was your first mistake.
That honestly, if you release Black Widow, I think at the time that it was supposed to be set in, I think it would have been not great, not great. Oh, there we go. Winners by count out. I think if it was released when it should have been, like the time frame when it was set in, that it would have been better received. I'm not saying it would have been like, whoa, it's amazing. I think it would have gotten more love.
I don't think it would have been the same movie that we ended up seeing anyway. If it was like, if the whole purpose was to kind of sell her death in Endgame.
No, I think that was an add-on shoot. I don't think that was meant to be part of the original film idea.
No, but if the original film was supposed to like build up emotion for it being a more impactful death, it probably would have had the movie probably would have been written a bit differently.
Yes.
I think they made changes to the movie because they knew it was going to be I think they leaned a lot on her sister a lot more because that's where they wanted to go.
Yes, because of Thunderbirds.
So I have a question. I don't know if the Eternals. Where do they play into all this?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
I can okay. So here's, and I've been doing a lot of research on this. This is what happens when you get stoned and go down the rabbit hole, and you're not.
I'm just gonna say this match is for a chance at the tag team titles next week. If Ivar wins, the Viking Raiders will take on what do they call it? The new Catch Republic.
Yep.
Yes.
Who are the champions?
So it's Ivar 1-on-1 with Pete Dune. It should be interesting. So the thing of it is that Marvel didn't have a long-term plan after Endgame. I mean, shit, they were supposed to be done after Ultron. Like you know what? Honestly, again, doing more research and stuff, I was trying to think of a way to how to describe like my biggest like issue with Ultron, and I think the number one thing is that, and I say this respectfully, James Spader's talent was wasted.
Yes.
The biggest problem with that, I can tell you, is the way that the third act is bad. And I know they wanted to do what they wanted to do.
It's literally a day of Ultron.
I know, but they were like, oh, it's exactly like the first one where it's just them versus fucking CGI monsters. And it's like, yeah, kind of like make it a bit. I think they could have done a lot better if it was a bit more like personable with Tony and Ultron, because it's like they touched on it a lot with him being like
Ultron was Jarvis essentially.
And there were
this fucking monster.
there was also seeds planted for other themes that would come up that would really kind of mold into Civil War. Which Civil War is just fucking incredible. But the MCU was supposed to end at Ultron. And then so when they got to Endgame, they're like, all right, we're good here. Then of course Disney took over, and it's like, all right, let's pump out that motherfucking IP money. And they went fucking crazy with it. And so when they started to release these things, and then COVID happening and just mixing up, and production going fucking.
Well, but I think the reason that they did that is because, oh my God, we can do Netflix and chill on Disney, right?
Well, that's part of it, but the other part of it is that they more or less are like, all right, well, we can't do anything wrong now. They just had, I mean, Endgame was what, top 5 grossing movies of all time? Like, I think it almost beat Avatar.
A lot. It blows my mind because a lot of fucking work from a lot of different people went into making that good. Not just the movie itself.
I agree.
They respected everything that came before it.
Yep.
And then after that, it seemed like they just did the opposite. And this happened in a lot of things at that time. There was a big push for like hiring people that would represent things more than it was represent the product they're selling.
Yes.
And what you got was a lot of people taking a fat dump on their lore just to be like, well, now this is
Thor: Love and Thunder being the biggest criminal of the whole thing, in my opinion.
There's so many of these things. It happened in multiple franchises. It was just like there was this big push where it inevitably was. It seems like a lot of the storylines in the last like 5-10 years were written by people that actually liked the product, but always thought it needed to be different and changed. It's like, no, you just build on the lore that's there. You don't have to abolish the lore to build up another character. She-Hulk does this in spades, and it doesn't work. Yeah. You can't throw shit at the thing that made your product actually be able to be built. There would be no She-Hulk if there wasn't fucking all the other MCU and Hulk movies and shit. So respect where you come from, and put respect in the product, and people will like it. But instead, they have to fucking self-insert and be fucking weird.
Yes,
I got an idea.
Oh, God.
I got a good idea.
Oh, God.
How about you guys give me a show? I'll watch it. And I know about
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah. Yep.
If I shit on it. Now, I will give my honest opinion of the show.
No, just watch She-Hulk.
Yep, that's unanimous. It's She-Hulk.
Okay, so next I will watch all of She-Hulk. How many episodes are there?
I think it's 8.
Can I watch it in like 2 days?
Easily.
Yeah.
All right.
Too many.
So the Packers don't play. Nor the Badgers, actually. They don't play.
Just for the record, folks, JP brought this on himself, so.
I can do it on fucking Sunday, I think.
I guess the part that's
watch episodes of stupid shit.
I guess the part that fascinates me about the MCU really is that, it's essentially a massive project, right? Where it's like you have an IP and it's stretching. You're trying to stretch it out amongst these different mediums and trying to tell a linear, cohesive story. And I'm curious in terms of how well they succeed at that and how well they can sometimes fail at that. And it happens every
How
frame.
massively they can fail at it.
Oh, yeah.
It blows my mind because, like, you look at any other successful thing, you look at the fucking iPhone, and all it's done is really build upon the fucking base thing it had.
Mhm.
And then you look at them, and they got to a point where they're like, you know what? Yeah, we had this really good run with all the good characters. And instead of, like, potentially keeping some of them around or anything, we're going to go into this weird phase of, like, every fucking hero is going to be a woman or a young girl. Like, they were all on board with fucking Ironheart, Kamala Khan, and they thought, like, people were going to be like, you know what? This is good shit. And it was all bad. Well, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Well,
There's nothing good.
it's funny because I was gonna say it's funny because you know, again, Marvels is the only thing I haven't watched.
I raised my hand first, motherfucker. Go ahead. I'm kidding.
No, it's all you know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Finish with that. I was just being smart.
I can't remember now anyway. So go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Basement. Ryback versus big bitches in the last in the full match.
Alpha said that he's like, fuck Ryback, he's egotistical. But Aru's like, Ryback and Goldberg on Raw. And I'm like, yeah, give it to me. I'll take that any day of the week. We've got CM Punk. They can fight each other in a tables match.
There you go.
Oh, that match would be fucking great. Fucking
Ryback versus CM Punk.
The finish to that match.
Bring it.
The finish to that match is fucking is fucking
dubious.
Goldberg braining CM Punk, and then Ryback power bombing his ass through a fucking table.
So dumb.
Fucking love it. Fucking love it.
Work that arm, Pete Dune.
Pete Dune.
What do you got in this? One of the reigning champs or one of the previous reigning champs?
Previous reigning champs. Meaning the current ones.
Tag
What?
team match?
Singles match to get number 1 contendership.
It sounded like an angry,
God bless
offended
you.
sneeze.
Bless you.
Like, how dare you?
God bless you, my son.
Oh, God.
Here, do you want to do me a favor before you say another word? Pick up your brain and put it back in your fucking head.
Eric's arguing with Pete Dune.
I got brain damage.
Damage.
Now
Yeah,
you
this
know
is
how
real.
I feel. I sneezed today and I thought my fucking head was gonna fall off. This shit fucking hurts.
I don't.
Yeah.
My sneezers don't hurt. They just catch
I
me
do.
unaware.
When you sneeze fucking 8 times in a fucking row,
Oh man.
You ever sneeze while you're taking a piss?
You ever sneeze while you're driving and think this is it?
don't tell Heather I did that today.
I did recently, basement. I had like a series of 3, and I
Okay.
But
No
just-
tag team titles for Viking Raiders.
fuck your shit.
New Catch Republic will be representing Raw at the PLE.
Play.
I will be representing Ron the PL at the PLE for what?
For tag team versus tag team.
All right.
Where were you ever?
I've been fucking nose face in a book or nose face in a TV watching our fucking country melt down. But anyway, that's where I've been.
All right, Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins. IC title on the line. Cody Rhodes won this chance at the last PLE, which was Halloween Havoc, when he won a triple threat match against Shawn Michaels and Kevin Owens. Big things, big things. Seth Rollins has been a solid champion. Been champion for a while. So we will see. Any thoughts here on who's gonna win? You fucks.
No, I'm sorry, Arushin Chu. I'm not into all that
Seth.
LOL shit. What does IDCWYW even fucking mean?
I don't care.
I don't care what you want.
Oh,
Eventually,
thank you.
mankind will just speak in
They
weird
know.
fucking acronyms that nobody understands.
Yeah, just emojis.
Yeah, I don't know what you're. I don't, honestly, I really don't
You know what?
know
It's weird because I think we're like going back to the age where people were like fucking pretty much apes who just grunted at each other.
Well, we had a bunch of them escape anyway,
If
so.
it's not a text message or social media post, we will have no verbal skills.
Could you imagine us sitting around fucking playing video games and fucking 2 hours of us grunting at each other?
It's going there, man. We're devolving, I can tell you that. In terms of language, it's getting bad.
JP would just be boobies.
I'd be,
In the range.
I would be the, hey, I've got a movie idea.
Oh, God. This is a series we should do. We should put movie ideas into AI and see the script.
You listening,
know what,
Hollywood?
guys? I'm gonna announce my roundtable right now.
So
I know what
Idiocracy,
it is.
Idiocracy, and the guy is
Hold on.
is the president of the United States created a new
Terry
word and
Crews.
called it Baby.
Boost.
Basin, what's the round table idea?
So, hold on, give me a second, because I have to see how many there are.
He's got to
Just
take.
like I was gonna say, he's got piss.
He's got a poo poo.
Nope. I don't need to poo-poo. Okay, well, there's enough. It's gonna be a short roundtable,
Okay.
but we are, for my roundtable, we're watching the MVP movies.
Oh, God.
The what?
The most valuable
Let's
primate.
go primate.
We've got 3 movies. We've got MVP, the most valuable primate, where he plays hockey.
I don't like these.
We got
two.
MVP, the most valuable
Wait,
primate, where he's
what the fuck is?
skateboarding.
Hold on. What the fuck is this? I've never heard of this.
You've never heard of MVP? Oh my god.
Hold on.
MVP. It stars a monkey.
I just clicked.
And the third one,
This-
MXP, the most extreme primate,
This
where he
is
snowboards.
a fucking franchise.
Yes.
We're watching it, man. That's
Oh,
my round table.
Oh,
right now.
I am so on board with this. Hold on.
There's 3 of them. From what I see.
Yep. MVP. I have
I've only
MVP.
seen MVP, the first one, and I don't remember fucking
MV. So there's MVP, MVP2, most vertical primate, MXP.
most extreme primate.
Oh my god.
They all had to be
Fucking
made relatively quickly.
wonderful. Wonderful. I am
Died
so
right
so happy this exists. All right, this is for the Intercontinental title, correct?
after. Let's go. IC title on the line. Big time players. Cody Rhodes, previous world champion. Seth Rollins, close to world championship, but always came short against this man. Will he be able to put him away tonight? Old
He came
rivals.
short.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he lost twice. Against Cody Rhodes.
Oh god. You know what's funny? I'm like, oh, this reminds me of, and right at the top of the logo of the. Oh, of course, it's from the family of Airbud.
Yeah, it's good shit, man. We'll watch it.
Airbud Universe,
It
ABU.
might be absolutely horrible,
Airbud. He's from the Airbud Universe or ABU.
but I have
Abu.
to say, no movie that stars a monkey can be bad. Remember the monkey that showed up in fucking that Kabuki Warrior?
Listen, monkey.
That made the movie better.
Yes. That motherfucker Michael Cohen. I'm laughing at Michael Cohen, and he's fucking having people put filters on him as he's just having a fucking meltdown. And if y'all don't know who Michael Cohen is, it's Trump's former lawyer. People.
Oh, I've seen that.
We gotta
Good
talk
shit.
about this on Sunday.
Let's try to see if Conor, when he shares those TikToks with the song.
Look at this
Yep.
motherfucker. He is having a fucking meltdown.
Oh shit, we're gonna have a count out.
He's having a
Are we
fucking
heavy
meltdown.
account?
6.
He's
Oh,
literally
God.
having a meltdown and somebody's I don't like these
Oh
turkeys.
no, is Raw's main event going up? Oh, okay.
Nope, not gonna happen, Connor. Bad boy.
I didn't do anything. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Did you see that the universities are back to fucking doing Legos and fucking safe rooms again?
It's just I can't, man. The world's stupid.
Like, yeah.
I hate how like it's now like more and more things are being normalized for people that are like supposed to be adults that are acting like fucking idiot kids. Like I don't know about you, but I see some of these fucking like I don't know, it was on Twitter and like I was scrolling through it. And it's like some guy interviewing some Asian girl. It's like, can you do this or whatever? And all of a sudden she puts up her hands like a fucking cat, and like he goes, and you're like, what the fuck?
Code.
What are you? And this woman was like 30 years old. I'm like, good God, why is this part of any culture?
Ow.
I just don't know what acronyms. I know my acronym. I could throw some acronyms at you that would blow. In fact, I'll do it on fucking Monday night when I do my
KFC.
veteran. I'll get some Army acronyms, and I'll see if you guys can guess what it means.
KFC.
And I will teach you guys the Army acronyms.
Ubar.
What's the phonetic alphabet?
No, not really.
Oh,
So
not
like,
even two count
all
there.
of the stuff that I like, the VA, that's an acronym. But I could. Yeah. That's one thing.
That was a sentence.
I'll teach you guys acronyms.
Ooh.
on fucking Monday.
Let's come back there from Seth. The Intercontinental title is on the line. I'm hoping for that double count out cover.
Anything could happen.
Oh,
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
I
if you
finally
guys
picked up a
aren't doing-
victory against Cody Rhodes.
So if you guys aren't doing anything on Monday, you don't have to. You're not required. I am doing a veteran to veteran.
I will see. Oh shit.
I will probably not be available, but I'll try.
Oh,
And-
it's all right if you're not.
Depends on the.
Rayshawn,
Oop.
and I totally forgot.
Ooh.
That it was Veterans Day, so. I mean, I knew it was coming. I knew it was Veterans Day. It's just that I forgot about doing a video.
Ooh.
It's a promise that I kept to my dad, and I'm gonna keep it going.
Keep it going, baby.
Next year, I hope to have. I'll ask a couple of my friends if they'll do it. I don't want, but the problem is I know some of them will, not want to talk about shit. That's the problem.
Especially on like this channel, which
I-
is
Yeah.
If I can
full
get
of
a-
words 99% of the time.
If I do it, I will get their disclaimer, not their disclaimer, because I don't want. I will promise them that we will not ask them questions they don't want to answer. If
Yeah, we'll be
you
respectful
ask
of any
my
boundaries.
question and they don't answer it, don't be mad because
Oh. Oh.
Get close.
Cody almost won the belt.
That's what I want to do. I actually want to sit down with both of them, where we have like a round table ourselves
Sure.
and just talk. Where it's just us. It's my 5 friends, 4 friends, 3 friends, 4 friends, 5 friends. I got a million friends in the army. But the 4 that I have known pretty much my entire military career, they live in our area. I could probably get them together for a round table where we just sit down and talk about our experiences. And
That's
being
awesome.
together. I've known these guys for since 1998.
Well, this is the first
I
time
think they would do something like that.
I know Trav would.
All of them would. I know Travis. Travis wasn't an original OG.
Uh-oh.
You
No,
want
but
to talk
still.
fucking OG.
Pedigree.
But yes, I know he'll do it. All I gotta do is not need anything, just ask him.
Uh-oh.
But he's one of those that's not gonna talk about shit that you don't want
Oh,
to hear.
Seth counter.
Chewy would be-
Chewy would do it. Another friend of
That's
mine would
good.
do it. I've thought about doing that. I'll have to reach out.
This match is getting crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
talking
good.
about something when we're talking about.
Oh shit, curb stop
really-
again. Oh shit.
I mean, it's
RKO out of nowhere.
The damn good
It's-
match.
It's that weekend. It's that time of year. It's just my dad's birthday. Veterans Day is coming. The day that he died is coming. It's getting to be that time of year where I'm gonna.
Oh,
Damn it.
new
We're
Intercontinental.
gonna fucking lose.
It's not. He's the new Intercontinental Champion.
Did you guys see what didn't happen?
I know, right?
What didn't
What
happen?
the fuck, man?
Oh, three of them.
No.
No, not that.
What?
Yay. Go Raw. New IC champ. No belt. Fuck
Something
you.
was supposed to happen. I like what? Why? Why didn't? I don't understand this fucking game.
Go,
I'm gonna
Raw,
on a rant
go.
here, because so many fucking times I put in some sort of RAW reaction for something to happen in this game, and it doesn't happen, even though it doesn't depend on anything happening.
You had
Yeah.
you had faith in the game.
Fucking piece of shit. you, 2K Games.
The AI fucked you over.
Yeah. Anyway, on an unrelated note, I pre-ordered 2K25.
You call me Conor AI because he's not really.
I'm
No,
not. I'm
this
an
fucking game,
illusion.
I'm telling you, if I've tried to do something in this game, 70% of the time it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Which is so disheartening, because you can't do anything, and there's no real reason why it doesn't happen. I just fucking get it. Eat my shit, 2K. I'm gonna fucking put it in a box. I'm gonna FedEx it to your fucking headquarters. I'm gonna say right to the head of 2K Games. Suck on my fucking fat dick.
I don't blame you, man.
Anyway, I just pre-ordered 2K25 on an unrelated note.
I'll just wait until it goes free right before the next game comes out.
Yeah, you'll just be a year behind.
Right now, 2K24 is free, and I'm just like,
Really?
yeah. Well, it was. It might not be now, but it was free.
It was.
2K24? Yeah, it was
Oh,
free
did you-
last month.
Did you need anything?
Yeah.
Good thing.
My little booby boo.
What?
What the fuck?
I just find it funny that on here he calls me fucking booby boo, but at bowling he calls me sweet tits.
I don't know, Byron Cutler. I don't think Ubisoft will make WWE games. Ubisoft is getting hit pretty hard.
It is.
Bad company. 2K Games is not a bad company. They're just so it's so ridiculously money first that they handcuff themselves to do anything creative.
They're lazy.
I no, it's that's their game. They're making money, hand over fist. But
Agreed.
it's such a disgusting fucking.
So
It's so disgusting for like anybody that likes what they produce because they've got their hands in every big entertainment and sports business.
this is where I think we should go with the next season. We're just gonna have to get creative.
Well, we're gonna make
I
it.
tried. The game said no.
I understand that. We're gonna have to do it ourselves, is what I'm saying.
I'll allow you to get right on that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only way it's gonna work. You're not listening. Okay.
No, I'm just. We're gonna get creative. How?
It's the only way it'll work.
I don't know. Like you can get creative with it, but there's gonna be like a lot of work that needs to go into that.
I'd say the only way we can
I'm
have
not
total.
saying we have to write this shit like fucking Triple H does.
No, but I mean, the only way to really like go like fucking balls to the wall is if I got the PC version, and it was like
Right.
hacked. But that's why I was suggesting before was that or earlier in our chat that maybe for season 4, since we've kind of done pretty much everything we can think of in terms of the normal GM stuff as
So
far as the creative.
One thing that I will say, go ahead. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Aside from actually making our own like brands, like brand spanking new, like our own companies, kind of like the indie one that we did. We've kind of done every kind of version we can think of HGGM. So I was thinking of flipping it over to do like full push towards HGW next time around. We'll have a lot more fun and more input.
Sounds good to me.
So, with that being said, we need to lay ground rules if we're going to do it. Because yes, Mom.
What?
Boob. Heather's got boobs on the fucking TV on her screen there. So I looked and went boobs. Sorry, didn't mean to. It's her fault. It's there. I'm looking. I can't unlook. Right? It's boobs.
Yeah, her fault.
So,
Sure.
what I'm trying to say, I think I don't want to go too overboard with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I would like it to be a bit more like in line of semi-realism, not like everybody's a fucking monster fighting against each other.
Right.
Because if you're gonna try to like run something, you can't. I mean, yes, there's ways to like integrate like some wild shit, but like if every creature is fucking every color under the sun and 8 feet tall, it's not gonna.
You're just mad you having
Yeah.
PTSD
I
from
don't want
Shrek.
We need divisions and whatnot.
Yes, and that will happen if you're gonna create some character that's 7'8" and has fucking antlers that has a fucking 14,000 point fucking buck on his fucking head.
I'm not against that. I'm just saying the whole league can't just be fucking free.
Not every single one. We need to act like human beings.
That's my thing.
And we were kind of that way. We had a pretty good most of the characters that people made, they had like their human versions, and then there was like the freaks version. You could have you know what'd be cool? We could have a fucking freaks title.
Well, we kind of do with the WTF championship.
Yeah.
But
we'll get in. That's just my thinking on it. I don't want to.
I think we're all on the same side here.
We're all on the same page, reading the same wavelength.
What I don't want to do, and this includes you guys in the chat. You want to create characters, make them realistic. Don't give me something that makes no sense.
So the thing of it is,
you can make a freak, but just realize they might be in the freak.
Well, I was about to say was like, obviously, if you guys submit a bunch of stuff, and obviously I've dropped the ball on this year's, this year's HG dub.
Well, things got complicated. So.
Yeah, but the thing of it is that we can obviously pick and choose which ones we want, and we'll obviously let you guys know as we progress through weekly episodes, kind of what maybe we're looking for, or if anyone wants to help make a certain type of character. Of course, you can also reach out to us on social too. But the idea is, the more I was thinking about it, I want to really make it as immersive as humanly fucking possible. Between creativity of like not going too crazy, but like if you guys want to submit like championship designs or logos for shit.
Even like something that I wanted to play around with when I did CPW was have people like submit cutting a promo on someone, right? You just get a fucking soundbite and you play it. If the game allows, and this might be a thing in the new game, I don't know, but in the old games.
Oh yeah, I missed that.
I'm not talking about you. Don't worry about it.
No, like I'm completely fine with fucking freaks and geeks, like. I like it's fun, right? Like, and some of that is great.
No, Aru, you made some great ones.
We kind of have to have like
a balance.
Divisions, yeah, exactly. But like, I don't want everybody to look normal. And I'm not saying you should try to look like a real wrestler.
Yeah, the thing is that like, I mean, my thing.
I don't want everybody in the ring to be 8 foot.
Well, what I was gonna say. Well, here's the thing though, is we have the controlled, obviously, kind of pick and choose who we want. So I say go fucking crazy with it. Just understand that we may not use.
We're not gonna pick everything.
Yeah, we may not pick everything. Is really the end of it.
As many people as you want, the more the merrier, as I'm gonna say. But there will be like filters, and we'll probably cycle people in and out. I mean, again, this is like an idea in its infancy, but if the game allows for like in-ring promos and stuff, it would be neat to get people like trying to get a promo on each other or something.
What we'll probably do is we'll probably do our own draft. I would say maybe within like probably like depending on when the game comes out. But
why
probably
would we need to do a draft
of what characters we want.
Well, we're not going to be able to fit everybody.
Right. That's my
I can tell you that. So there's going to have to be some sort of process.
Yeah, but anyway, we would select who we would want. I would say give like a month or so after the game comes out to give people a chance to kind of either get used to it or make who they want to. We'll do the same thing as we did before. By the way, real fast, because we've never even announced SmackDown starting their matches. This is Tiffany Stratton against Caden Carter. Winner of this match joins SmackDown's team on the Women's WarGames match. We've also got some other fun matches later on this evening with Survivor Series implications. Anywho, so these are just generic ideas that I've thought of as well in terms of, immersing and getting more people involved, but just know that, we have to put caps on something, just like the game does. Yay!
And the thing is, too, like, there's a lot you can do with the game if you're willing to spend time video editing and stuff like that, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Sure is.
And none of us really have the time, I can tell you that right now. I know I don't.
Well, I mean,
I know it'd be nice to do. If it's small things, I think we could do it, but then you're asking for, like, a pre-recorded product, not live, so it's hard to say.
Well, so here's the thing. This is going to be the beauty of it, is that what we're going to do is we're going to equip the tools. So like basically, like if I create the arena, right, I'm going to make it shareable. Same with the titles and same with everything else. So they have the power to do that too if they want to do it.
I'm just saying, like, not with the creativity. Outside of the creativity tools that the game will give you.
Yep.
If you want to do certain things that are a bit more like elaborate with storytelling and things like that.
Yeah.
Then you do have to have like some time in advance to do things. Because they take time. If you're gonna like, for instance, if you're gonna, oh, I want to cut a promo on this person. There's
Although,
no option to do it in the game, and you just kind of like want to do it
True.
as a video insert beforehand.
Well, truth be told, maybe we might even do, and we still have to talk about this, and there's still plenty of time, obviously. But I was also thinking maybe something along the lines of like just taking all the HGW components, throwing it into universe mode, and just letting universe go on autopilot.
Yeah, it's just an idea. You know what? It's an idea that I think would be interesting to check out and see what we get.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, I know these games, and I don't.
Yeah, I know.
They end up booking the same fucking match every fucking week.
Yeah, there'll be a part of repetition for sure. But that was just something I figured would be different, where we could like, all right, we'll assemble the roster, we'll put the logo, show, titles, everything in its proper places, and then let's get the ball rolling and let it go on autopilot.
But again,
we could always veto a match and book something else.
Right, we could always interject at any point too.
Because I mean, we'll have to see where we all fall on it. There's a lot of things we'll have to decide upon.
Yeah, so TBD, but ideas,
What's this match for, Conor?
Spot in the women's WARGAMES match representing good old SmackDown. So far, over on SmackDown, covered by Caden. Ooh, that was close. We got Caden Carter against Tiffany Stratton. We have another one later on tonight between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill going at it for a spot in the women's WARGAMES match. Also later, nice move there by Caden. Cut right there, cover. Will she join her partner Katana Chance at WARGAMES? And she will. All right, I was hoping for a little bit more of a build from that, but hey, she won. Caden Kata. We still have some other matches this evening, including coming up next. The tag team titles are on the line.
Byron Cutler. I floated the idea of 2K Originals the greatest story. We have not yet had a new mode that has helped the franchise yet. They're trying, but again, it's 2K games. Everything is drip fed to people. It angers me because they'll have like the entire mode actually made the way they want it to, and then they'll paywall everything. I'm using that term, but what I mean is they're gonna hold it back till next year and next year, just so that they always have new content to feed their idiotic fan base. I'm sorry, but it's like make a game that's complete. Don't give me next year's installation, which is like a little bit better than last year's. That's a horrible thing. I wish people fucking torch that company to the ground. I hate 2K games with a passion.
Somebody's angry about it.
Anyway, back to 2K24.
Well, I mean, they've ruined basketball and they've ruined fucking WWE. Yes, it's a game that's playable, but you look at this game and a game made 15 years ago, and what you could do 15 years ago is way more than what you can do now.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, I used to love, to be honest with you, my favorite video games to play were basketball games. And then I played 2K22, and I'm like, I cannot do this.
And I played the fucking career mode, and I'm in some big GTA City Online doing fucking fashion shows. What does that have to do?
So when it comes
so
to those games, I don't care. I played the franchise mode. And
I do too. That's the mode I stick with. But even then, it's obvious to me that that's the mode that they give the least love to every year.
Yes.
Because it's the thing that doesn't make them money. What makes them money is my career. What makes them money is the gambling aspect. Honestly, I wish we would follow fucking Europe and have gambling be barred from our video games because it's killing the industry.
Yeah.
Everything is loot boxed. You make a character, right? This is so stupid in my career mode in NBA. You make a character. The character is going to be a fucking 60 overall. Yet in the career mode, he's being touted as the next big thing. And it will take you literally fucking like 30 real days to get that guy into the 80s. And you know what's funny? I played the game. I was 65, and I was the best player on my team, statistically. And that doesn't change from me going to 65 to 70. It's like, okay, well, I've pretty much dominated the game at a lower level. So
You're
what's the
playing
incentive?
at 30 days and you're 33rd year in the league and you're only in 81.
Yeah.
But yet you're the best.
Well, what they want you to do is spend money on VC, which is like the fucking
Currency.
digital dollars,
Yeah.
so that you can upgrade your character overnight and have this guy that's an 80, fresh out of college or whatever. And I'm like, this is such a fucking cash grab. It's not even funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even this game, you got fucking DLC characters that they've already created, just behind a paywall because they need to release content for some reason.
Yeah, it's so
Just
dumb.
put the content in the game and charge us the fucking $90.
Bubba's about to kill this kid. Oh my god.
Oh.
Because the actual game with the DLC is $130, if not more. Oh god.
Bubba destroying the Creed brothers here. This is for the WWE Tag Team titles. The Dudleys recently retained over Imperium in a Hell in a Cell match back at Halloween Havoc. Creed brothers won like a little mini tournament we were doing. So basically, sure, hot tag for no fucking reason while Bubba's outside. Winner of this match obviously will be the one that faces the World Tag Team Champions over on Raw New Catch Republic at Survivor Series. But we also have Braun Breaker going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. The winner of that match will be added to the men's War Games match, and the main event, WWE title, is on the line. Rematch from Halloween Havoc. Damn, wind's blowing hard out there. Holy shit. Who you guys got in this match?
I want the Creeds to win.
Got the
So-
Dudleys.
The Dudleys have been on top for too long. Creeds need it.
I was about to
I would
say,
rather see the Creeds versus New Catch than Dudleys versus New Catch.
Creed brothers have fought for the tag team titles previously when Imperium had the titles before. Dudleys were originally the champs, and then Imperium won them pretty quickly, and then Dudleys just regained them back just recently. Cover. Creed brothers got, I think, 2 shots against Imperium, lost both times. So this is kind of like, you know, their big final potential last chance for a shot at the tag titles. And honestly, I'm right there with you, Basement. I'd rather see Creed brothers and New Catch Republic than the Dudleys. Love you, Duds, but come on, man, time to drop them belts.
Oh, show.
And it's looking great.
Oh.
His spine is faux show.
We're actually doing news. Look at this. They're doing this again. Took fucking 3 days for CNN to realize, oh, maybe we fucked up. Sorry, I was just... They're doing the scroll, and they're actually talking about actual news events that
Oh.
people care about. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh, real quick, too. Next week on SmackDown, we're going to have the U.S. title will be on the line. Kurt Angle will defend against Karrion Kross, who won that rather fun gauntlet match last week on the show. That was booked completely correct and not messed up in any way, shape, or form
Sure.
by the stream stream
did
host.
You fix it? No, I didn't.
Nope, I did not.
Do it anyway.
Dude, I was way too gone to be able to like laser focus and figure that out. There's no way. Raise your focus. So yeah, we have 2 War Games qualifier matches later on tonight, and then the main event, WWE title rematch, baby. Oh god, what a missed punch. Oh, wee! I thought he was gonna miss that one. Thought he was gonna completely miss. I believe that is Julius Creed against Devon. Tag. Oh shit!
So,
Cannonball.
slowly but surely, if you're in the United States, it looks like the Republicans are going to hold
You
all
hostage.
3. They're going to hold the House, the Senate, and the White House,
Yeah.
which has not been done in the Republican Party since Reagan.
You know what's really crazy about this is the fact that if you only
Woo.
watch like mainstream media, you would never believe it.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
what was going on in mainstream is like, Kamala Harris is the fucking best thing
Ooh.
ever. He's a crook. He's a fucking. He's a convicted felon. He's rapist. He's Hitler. He's fucking Hitler. And then it's like, well, he won everything.
Because nobody cares anymore.
It's not that nobody cares. It's just that most people aren't paying attention to mainstream media.
No, that's not it. People are, they're paying attention now. All they did was talk about how Orange Man bad.
Yeah.
That was their slogan. They didn't come out and say it.
I mean, the undoing of the Democratic Party
that was literally their slogan.
The undoing of the Democratic Party was the voter turnout of last election. Because once you have that many people paying attention, you better come prepared. And they did not. But I don't want to talk about politics anymore. Can't.
You're right. And Kamala Harris and her infinite wisdom figured, well, he got 81. I'm a woman. So I'm thinking I might get a few million more votes. They didn't even try. That was the thing.
They did try, but they thought what they were doing was
no. I don't think she tried. She figured she was going to fucking win because they've heard enough. Trump says this, Trump says that, Orange Man bad. And then half the fucking shit that he fucking says isn't even fucking true.
I think they just... It feels like someone that understands new age information and someone that is focused on... HBR. Focused on the way that information passed 15 years ago. And how it seems weird because when I look at the two candidates, one was actually running for election in 2025, and it feels like one was running for election in 2012.
Yeah.
Which is the way the rhetoric was and everything.
Because their policies have been the same since 2008. Name me one thing. Name me
no
one
count out.
thing.
God damn it.
And I keep saying the left, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The Democrats. What has been their policy for the last 16 years? It has been the same. Nothing changes. And then when it starts to change, that's when the Democrats literally, and I'm not all Democrats, but most of the high-powered Democrats were Trump's Hitler, Trump's this, Trump's that, Trump's this, Trump's that. When they didn't even look at themselves.
A lot of the biggest problems in the world aren't, I can tell you right now, it's not abortion. Abortion is not one of the biggest problems.
No, it's not. It is an issue.
Half of your population hardly faces
basement.
You know what, to be honest, oh god, it's happening, guys.
Ours part of his head. Ours part of his head.
Racking up those HBRs like they're going into the business. Racking them up, baby. The problem is a lot of their talking points that they really hammered into the ground is not impacting the majority of the population. Abortion is something that people have stances on, but how many people deal with it mass?
Damn, not even a 2 count.
All right, it's not 50%. It might be 30% at its highest. So, if you're gonna hold one of your biggest talking points in your platform, that's gonna impact 30% of the population. With yes, everybody has opinions on, but actually impact them, and you're gonna lose against somebody that's gonna say we're gonna fucking fix the economy. So I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to talk about politics. I can't do it no more.
No, you're good.
This tag match is getting crazy.
It's blazing.
Yep. So this is for the tag team titles. Dudleys are the champs. Creed Brothers won our little mini tournament that we had recently. The winner of this will not only be obviously tag team champions, but they will fight the new Catch Republic of Tyler Bate and Pete Dune at Survivor Series in a battle of tag champions. Kevaba Devon.
Peter Dune.
Oh, that was close. 2 count.
And I do know that all of you, there is one person I do want you to check out, is Tyrus. That dude is fucking hilarious.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bubba.
He is
Ooh.
freaking hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
I wish I could, because I have Fox Nation. He actually does stand up.
Brutus Creed just fucking tossed Bubba Dudley.
Pretty funny. He talks about his childhood. His childhood was no different than mine.
A lot
Spoilers.
of people are the same, regardless of their race and color.
Like he would talk about he got home, he didn't come home from school right away.
Oh, damn.
And his mom worked nights, so my mom worked at a bar when I was growing up. So I would get home, but my mom would fucking know that I had been somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be, without even fucking knowing that I would. She would figure it out. That's just, I'm sorry. That's how funny he is. He tells those kinds of stories. Some of the best comedians are storytellers.
Oh,
Sorry.
you kind of have you kind of have to be.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I think you kind of have to be, JP. I think.
I mean, the thing is, you have to captivate an audience.
I've-
You can't tell a story you will not captivate.
But
an
you
audience.
can't stand. But you can't stand. It's like George Carlin was really good. You can't just stand up on fucking stage for fucking an hour and a half and just tell one-liners.
No, I've done
those are the worst comedians.
I've done stand
George
up.
Lopez comes to mind.
I've done stand up. I've done open mic nights, and I even took
I know, but I'm just saying.
and I've taken stand up classes too.
Nobody does that anymore.
No,
Go ahead.
No, they don't. I mean, the last one I can remember is Rodney Dangerfield.
There's a lot of Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Off of one-liners only?
No, not one-liners. Sorry, I'm saying the opposite.
Oh,
He
okay,
tells a
yeah.
story.
Right.
Mostly Bill Burr tells a story. There's very few successful one-liners. This is harkening back to Jerry Seinfeld, who was a terrible comedian. That man should thank his. No, he's terrible. That man should thank his fucking stars. He's got the money he has.
No,
The difference that I with Rodney Dangerfield, yes, he had one-liners, but he could tell a story as to why, the story behind the one-liner, which made the one-liner even funnier.
He was also like very physically animated.
Yeah.
Something Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld is one of the worst comedians in the world. I'm sorry, like convince me he's not.
I mean,
he's if a comedian was autistic.
I don't mind him. I think there's like, but I'll put it this way.
Give me a funny joke you told.
Well, no, I'm not defending the guy. I'm not gonna put him.
Deal with airplane
I'm not gonna. I'm not putting him on a fucking. I'm not. I'm not putting him on a fucking. I'm not putting him on a fucking pedestal of like top 10 greatest comedians ever. Like
he's bottom 10, man. The guy's terrible.
I mean, I don't think he's terrible, but he's not my. He's definitely not my cup.
Driving in cars.
He's definitely not my cup of tea. 3D. Oh shit. The Creed brothers are fucked.
I'm Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, I created Seinfeld.
Creed brothers are full.
Fuck my ass.
Jerry Seinfeld is fucking horrible, man. Like every single thing that I see successful in his life, somebody else was the driving.
By the way, have you seen Bill Burr with Bill Maher?
Maybe.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh my God, it's happening again.
Bill Burr fucking just roasts him for a minute, where like Bill Maher's trying to sound like intellectual and talk politics, and Bill Burr's like, "Hey, do you ever think that you're older than the hula hoop?"
Well, the one thing I'll say with Bill Burr, it's like the thing I respect about him the most is he tries to cut through a lot of the bullshit. Like, we're not gonna have small talk. You're trying to like fucking create some sort of scenario in your mind. This is just the truth.
I got Netflix back, and if you have never, I'm actually gonna do it again. I'm gonna watch F is for Family.
Good show.
I've seen
It's a good show.
Was fucking great.
It is. The only thing I'll say is like, it is a good show, and I did enjoy it. And I'm not gonna say this.
Strong
I don't
finish.
Like the animation.
Oh shit. Cover.
The animation stole from Family Guy.
There's just this weird like American animation that is like, can we make the ugliest fucking thing seen on screen?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
I think they're trying to recreate the Rick and Morty.
Dudley's retain. Anticlimactic finish, but other than that, a damn impressive tag team match.
I climax. Around the Jerry Springer part.
But Bill Burr is another one. He can tell a story and become a joke.
All the great comedians can. Hence Jerry Seinfeld. Remember his stories? So good.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with airplane food? fucking.
I don't understand. What's the deal with airline food? It's not that.
You know what pissed me off the most about him?
Why is New England called new? It's over 100 years old. Last I checked, that's not that new.
Honestly, with him, the thing that pissed me off the absolute most is the Seinfeld show was named after him. The best part of the show was when he wasn't in it, or when he was just leading someone else's storyline.
Right.
Yet that show fucking constantly ended with his shitty ass stand up.
Yeah,
it is.
What an egomaniac fucking piece of shit.
Actually, I do remember one of the. So he's not even really telling a joke. The first thing.
Because
the first thing he says, it ends with him saying, "What's the deal with plain food?" Or something stupid.
It's all the same things, and it's
or something
so bad.
stupid.
I remember watching the Seinfeld show, and I did enjoy like the show itself because I liked the cast of characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not
the least. He was the worst fucking character on the show, and the writing I'm gonna give to fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. Because that show is so much better than Jerry Seinfeld as a character.
Funny enough, Larry David did an interview with Conan O'Brien recently. It was really fucking great. And Conan's like, you know, a lot of people ask me like, oh, do you know so-and-so to Hollywood? Do you know Larry David? Is he like his character on Curb? He goes, yes, it is absolutely like they are the same person. And then Larry David turns around and he goes, hey, let me just tell you something. I love that guy. He's my hero.
Larry David is the version Seinfeld wish he was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
That guy, Seinfeld rode his coattails to success, and the fact that he's so egotistical. Every time I've heard him talk, I'm like,
I have never actually seen Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh my God, you're missing out.
It's like Seinfeld, but
better.
It's better. Yeah. It's better paced.
Similar humor, but with the right people.
It's really weird because I would say like the middle seasons are the best.
I don't want to get fatwad.
Well, hey, if it wasn't for Curb Your Enthusiasm, there would be an innocent man sitting in prison right now.
I don't want to get fatwad.
That is true.
One of the best scenes in that is
it's my favorite one.
He goes like golfing or something, and he ends up in the fucking bath like the fucking change room with Chaz Bono. And he has like this. He has like a Rolex or something, a Rolex from a friend. And he puts it on the table, and Chaz Bono turns right. And Chaz Bono was a woman that turned into a man, and he got the biggest fucking dick in the world. But the dick hits the Rolex off the table, and breaks it or something. And he's supposed to get it fixed for someone. And he's like, "Did you really have to go that big?" Also, the episode where they see like I think it's like a producer for HBO or something, and his kid has like a giant penis.
There's one where he this is just him doing like, you know, outside PR, but they did the thing where like they have the guy do like the tracing your ancestry and your history of your family, and you know, Larry David's just having a good time. He's just smiling, and then he starts like laughing. He's like, all right, where's the part where you telling me that like my great grandparents or whatever, like my way generation were slave owners? Where's that coming into play? Literally flips the book to the next page. He's like, son of a bitch, there it is. And sure enough, it's exactly what it was.
I can tell you too, like Larry David. This is why I know the difference. Larry David is great in that show. Seinfeld was terrible. The best addition that show had was JB Smooth. So good in that show.
JB Smooth is good. He's very funny.
No, I've never seen Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's not as consistently good as Eastbound.
The best. You want me to? Michael Richards was okay in that show, but I would probably argue that Julia Louis-Dreyfus was probably the best character in that show.
George was my favorite character. And that's probably why I like Curb Your Enthusiasm so much.
Jason Alexander is alright.
It's a tie for me between Kramer and George. It's really hard for me to pick between the two of them.
I actually like Elaine and George the most. With Kramer was very much like a punchline, not really a consistent character.
That's what.
He would come. All right.
He was the utter sheer chaos and wacky wildness.
Honestly, the best part of that show, for the most part, were a ton of the co-stars, or not the featured stars.
Yeah. The people the foils they bounce. Yeah.
About the only thing that really came out of that show was Newman.
Yeah.
Newman was great too. I don't think Newman.
All the like character actors they had were great. Fucking Soup Nazi.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a bunch of good like
George's dad.
storylines. Yeah.
Oh my
But,
God.
Tell me one storyline that was Seinfeld centric. One storyline that was Seinfeld centric that was good.
You can't. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, he's terrible. He's the worst part of that show.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
he made the most money out of everybody.
Well, you know what?
And then he
You know what?
wanted it,
You know,
but he had
I
a-
know the frustration is that you
with
could
Larry.
literally insert anybody into his spot.
Did you see the interview with Larry King with him? It's like the
Oh,
it's the thing
Bianca.
that I fucking he's talking. I don't know if it was Larry King or someone, and they were talking about like, oh, that show did pretty well. And he's like, pretty well.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
It was the biggest moneymaker on cable television. Pretty well, and he laughs to himself and like,
He's like, well, till you stopped. He's like, it's like until it was canceled. It's like we didn't cancel.
I didn't cancel it. We stopped.
We stopped.
I'm like, it's such an egotistical plant, man. I think Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
If I could kill somebody, it'd probably be him.
Jesus. No, I'm indifferent to him.
The way that show ended was stupid.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Well, the show was relatively stupid for most part.
Jay with a counter.
What's the thing about how the show ended?
What's
We were all in jail. You know what show I wish there's a show.
So another show I thought that I thought was good is Everybody Loves Raymond was okay.
It was alright. I'm not a huge sitcom person.
The father was hands down my favorite character.
Peter Boyle, yeah.
Oh my
Peter
God,
Boyle,
yes, yeah. My favorite from this time.
I'm more of a. I like Seinfeld when I was younger. I
Oh,
don't know if I
one,
picked it up
two.
when I watched it.
Oh,
I did like The Office. The Office was pretty funny.
there we go.
This is gonna get Rayshawn to hate me. I could never really fully get into The Office. There are some episodes that were fucking amazing.
Do you think
but...
Stephen Carell is fucking great?
Oh God,
He
yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one who made that show.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
well,
The 40-year-old virgin. When I seen him, that dude.
The Office is probably his best role. Like as Michael Scott, it's perfect.
Right.
And it's not just him. I would say like
Yeah.
most of the cast characters are pretty good.
I would say
But
that
to be honest with you, the people that were on that show, they actually have a commercial about internet. An internet commercial where they come in and the what's his name? He played the second fiddle to fucking
Dwight.
Schrute. Okay, and then they have the
Bianca going flying.
lady,
Yeah.
the bald dude with the hair like me.
Kevin.
Then they have the one African American dude, and then
Stanley.
the one lady from Bad Teacher that she's another teacher, and she's like, I don't know if I should do this.
Phyllis.
You know what I'm talking. So they're all doing a commercial, and it's fucking hilarious. The fucking one girl in the red hair. She's got her feet propped up eating chips, and she's like, I fucking been watching fucking shit on the internet for fucking 8 hours.
So this
She was
is
like a consistent drunk.
fucking
this,
great.
this is gonna be a deep cut. But the show that I wish was still around was Titus. That was one of my favorite sitcom shows.
But I don't know.
Titus?
I watched some
Yeah.
of it.
Now
That was good.
That was the show that was based off of his
I
comedy
watched
routine.
him do stand up.
Oh,
Yeah, his stand-up's very good.
His stand up where it's just him in a chair and he sits there and he talks about his father abused him.
Yeah.
What's the deal with fathers abusing?
So his dad was an alcoholic, an abusive parent, and then his mom is schizophrenic.
I think I was still in high school when that show was on.
Yeah, I was too.
It didn't last too long. Was that 3 seasons or
No, it's like 3 seasons because he said he even fucked himself over because Fox was asking to do something. He told Fox to go fuck themselves. Like,
Yeah.
you know what
I
you're
think
doing.
that happened with quite a few people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But no, he
admitted it.
admitted he's like I fucked up.
Yeah, but no, I really love that show. It wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and some of the jokes were a bit repetitive in terms of like the punchline. But you know what? It still had a unique enough cast of characters, and it was still a shit ton of fun. And yeah, his stand up is very, very good. In fact, it's gotten if anything, it's gotten better.
He's talking about what it was like for him growing up.
Yeah.
So,
And it's so good. Bill Burr does the same thing. Because F is for family. He's the little kid.
Yeah.
He's not the adult. The one where he sees his balls slapping his mom's vagina. It's fucking great.
Okay. We're going to say basement and follow up with that.
It's in F is for family. It's fucking a hilarious episode. The kid's hiding under the bed and he looks up.
I played that in the South Park game.
Yes.
Yes.
So fucking funny.
I was going to say that Everybody Loves Raymond. The only thing I can compare it to, and I actually didn't mind the show, right? But it reminds me of like someone hilariously laughing at a fish gasping for air out of water.
Oh, Jade Gargan with the win.
I don't know how else to put it, but it just makes sense to me. It's such like a deadpan comedy. Everybody in it is like on Xanax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. Jade Cargill wins.
Well, my favorite sitcom of all time is Night Court.
Hold on.
Remember when they
So
brought it
Jade
back?
Cargill wins.
Uh-huh.
What happens?
She
Dies.
No,
she's now in the women's War Games match representing SmackDown along with Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
How about that?
Now,
Bitches.
question for you guys right now: if they had to wear bow ties, do you think that's where Braun Breaker would wear his?
Oh,
Yes.
I would.
Strap?
Yep. Over one strap. So here's the thing. Drew McIntyre did me a huge solid last week by beating the shit out of LA Knight for me. It was great.
Yeah, you have so much.
So it's bad. So I was gonna put him in the War Games match to represent SmackDown, but then Braun Breaker did kind of bring up a good point that he's been on a victory roll lately, and he wants a shot in the War Games match too. So here we are. So Drew McIntyre and Braun Breaker get a shot at the men's War Games match.
So, sorry, but I'm going to do it again. Connor said, here's the thing.
True.
So here,
Alpha said, speaking of terrible comedians, anyone remember when Joe Rogan got on stage and called out Carlos Mencia? First of all, Joe Rogan, not a great comedian. Carlos Mencia, a fucking pile of shit. Because
Yeah, he is.
He did steal everybody's fucking work.
Yeah.
So fuck that guy. Then again, I mean,
you know what? Carlos Mencia is not the only one who did it. Whoopi Goldberg did it. Robin Williams did it.
okay. First of all, Whoopi Goldberg, piece of shit. The View, my God, she's so unhinged. It's wild. And this is where I know, like, this is what The View's become. The View's become a place where people will watch it to almost hate it.
Yes.
It's become like that hate watching thing. That's the only way that they can exist now. So they have to be so controversial in their opinions, or else they're not going to get the viewership. Fucking horseshit. Fucking on.
how do you?
We should all go ride in a car with Jerry Seinfeld off a cliff. What's the deal with roads ending?
See, that's funny.
See, I love that fucking Family Guy brought him on, and that's all he did through the entire fucking episode.
That's pretty much all he did through all his episodes.
What's the deal with this?
I got a puffy shirt. Everybody else makes it funny. He just wears it.
She had man hands.
Hey, Basement, you're not gonna get the 4Ks when they come out?
The 4Ks of Seinfeld?
Yeah,
No.
Seinfeld, yeah.
I'm not buying the 4Ks of anything.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Yeah.
Not getting shit.
The coal in my stuff.
In the form of Seinfeld DVDs.
Yeah, I
Oh,
better
Seinfeld
not.
Roundtable?
That is one show I will not
It might
watch.
be torture, actually.
That wouldn't be a
Yes,
bad
it will be
idea.
torture.
Yeah, Seinfeld Roundtable. I could be down for that.
Let's watch all Seinfeld stand-up comedy.
Actually, you know what? This is
I will not be a part of this.
actually I can. Speaking of a show that I think a lot of people held in high regard, and I'll be honest, I never was a fan. I just never got the appeal behind it, and I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of enemies saying this out loud. But
You might make a big friend.
what? Oh,
You might make a big friend in me.
possibly never got the appeal of Friends.
Terrible show.
I
Fucking
did-
terrible
just
show.
not.
Show was garbage. Honestly, I
Yeah.
don't know. None of it made sense. Everybody was like, the laugh track is the only reason anybody laughed in that show. I'm fucking.
You wanna
Yeah.
chime in here? Go ahead, Heather. What you got to say? You kind of breathed heavily in my fucking ear. Like,
Listen,
I can't believe they're talking shit about Ross and Rachel.
listen. I'm not.
They won't they?
I'm not saying that. Like, listen. If someone likes it, that's. Listen, if someone likes it, more power to them. It just, I couldn't get into it.
No. Well, no. What do you have to say?
I didn't have anything to say.
Oh,
it just moved.
And what?
It's called breathing. It's what she can, needs to survive.
She's breathing like that. Either she's in fucking heat.
I know a lot of people liked Friends, but honestly, I'd challenge anybody to watch that show nowadays. And be like,
I tried and just.
I have clips of it constantly showing up on my Facebook.
Oh, I think that's probably why she's like. That's probably why she went. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about this.
I was never a fan. I'm not gonna say that the show didn't have a potential funny moment. I can't remember the show all that well. It had a huge amount of co-stars. It got bigger than it had any right to be honest.
Well, you want to know
the
why?
characters made sense.
Well, the one thing that people constantly bring up with Friends is how were they able to afford those apartments? How were they able to afford to do this and all that? It's like, okay, you realize, one, Joey was an actor.
That hardly got work.
He worked on a soap opera that was...
he got killed off immediately. I remember this shit.
No, he didn't.
No, he was the doctor. He was like Dr. Lovegood or some shit.
Yeah,
and they dropped him down an elevator shaft.
That was a one-time role. That was not the soap opera he was on and won awards for.
So
I only remember him being a struggling actor. That might have been where his character went after they stopped caring.
So I think a couple of I don't know what Stephen Perry was. I think he was an advertising executive.
Who the fuck is Stephen Perry?
Matthew Perry, sorry.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I know, right?
He was the only character I liked.
I'm asking.
Stop talking. I was going to list them all off.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Joey was an actor and in a very popular soap opera. Chandler was in data programming and then eventually had to go into an internship after that because his company got shut down. Rachel worked for Ralph Lauren.
Okay.
The fashion designer.
I thought she worked at the coffee shop.
No.
She did it.
She started there after she ran away from her wedding, but then she got a job working for Ralph Lauren.
How the fuck they afford this shit?
Progression. I started
You're right.
at the coffee shop.
100% agree with you. But anyway, go ahead.
Monica started working at a 50s diner, but then saved up enough to have her own restaurant.
Okay.
And Phoebe was a masseuse
player.
No, she was a massage therapist for a high-end spa.
That was the funniest.
But what did they all start as? Because they all started with a New York apartment.
They all stayed in the same apartment.
Ross was the most. Ross was he was a doctor.
He was an archaeologist.
He was an archaeologist at 19.
He was a college professor.
Yeah.
He was a college professor at 19.
But he didn't live at that apartment building.
His apartment was across the street.
The two women had one apartment.
Drew with the win.
So,
two women had one apartment. Chandler and Joey had the other apartment.
Yes,
right across from them.
lived across the street in another apartment where a fat naked dude lived, but then passed away.
Where the fuck did Phoebe live?
She lived in another apartment building down the on the other side of town.
I mean, I don't even care if their jobs are not real. The show wasn't good.
No, the only thing good that came out of that was Smelly Cat.
Smelly Cat?
No, that was the word. I don't ever. It was like a terrible soundworm that got popular for all the wrong reasons. It's like, it's like, you know what that is to me? The floss dance.
Yeah.
That is to me.
Why is this match happening here?
The only good thing about that show was fucking Rachel's nipples were always out.
What?
You heard me.
No, I didn't hear you.
It was very cold in the apartment.
Yeah, she never wore a bra. And all I saw were nipples.
I need to stream the entire series immediately.
Why is this match happening here?
Because... Yep. Exactly.
I'm waiting.
I don't even know what this match is.
I'm asking.
It's the WWE title rematch. Yeah, Gunter and LA Knight.
I understand, but why is That man.
He hates
So
fucking LA Knight.
what happened last week was I was pretty upset that Gunter lost the WWE title. Not because I like Gunter, but because of the fact that Gunter was supposed to be our ticket to really help locking in things for Survivor Series so that SmackDown could win Survivor Series and ultimately have a better shot at winning the Rumble and therefore the main event of WrestleMania. And LA Knight had to fuck up all those plans. So we're just going to do this quick match, easy peasy lemon squeezy. LA Knight can lose the title back to Gunther, and then we can settle the title situation after Survivor Series. We just need to get Gunther to Survivor Series. That's all we need to do.
Conor,
Yeah.
what if he wins?
What if who wins?
What if LA Knight wins?
Good.
You're not losing if you keep LA Knight as champion.
No.
We'll revisit our options at that time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, LA Knight, skip. All right, LA Knight just has to lay down, and we're good. Just lay down, let Gunther win, and
He's gonna lay down on top of Gunther to win.
Thanks, Trek, for your great. You don't say anything up until this point, then you just throw the thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let him have a match, but at the end of the day, Gunther gets the belt back, and then listen. After Survivor Series, LA Knight can challenge for the belt a million times again. It's just quick, easy fix, just like Whiteout.
You don't know by now. This game is never easy, Conor.
I know. I mean, I can't just strip the belt. I can't just strip the belt off of LA Knight. I know Basement suggested that previously. And I'm not that type of GM to do that.
Why would you want to?
No, I wouldn't. So that's my point. So we're just gonna do this. It'll be an easy fix, and then we're good.
Why would you even give it a thought that it's a good idea?
Why would you think?
What makes you why don't you want LA Knight to be the champion?
I just don't want him to be champion now.
Well, he is champion now.
Right. So we're gonna fix this now. We'll get to Survivor Series, and then we'll go there.
We're not gonna fix this now.
No, it's fine. We're doing it right now. It's okay.
It's so bad that you're doing. If that happens, this match should have happened at Survivor Series.
Well, they already had a 2 out of 3 falls at Halloween Havoc. Oh.
This match should have happened at Survivor Series.
Right, but we're doing champion versus champion at Survivor Series.
I don't care what everybody's doing.
Well said. Well said.
I hate champion versus championship.
Well, then close your eyes for 4 out of the 7. 4 out of the 7 matches at Survivor Series.
Because I don't know what's it for.
7 matches. Whichever brand wins the most.
No. What happens with champion versus champion?
Trying to get there. So
Okay.
7 matches at the pay-per-view. Out of those 7 matches, it's all Raw v SmackDown. Whichever brand wins the most gets the number 30 spot in the men's and women's rumbles.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anyway, does anybody think Gunther's going to win this belt back, or do you think LA Knight's going to keep it?
No, I hope not.
LA Knight. LA Knight.
Knowing the AI in this game, I think you're fucked.
We're with the AI on this one.
What? The LA Knight should be a winner?
Yeah.
You might get your wish. Son of a bitch, I thought I was going to miss that one. Cover 1, 2. Oh, so close.
I'm just being smart ass, Conor.
Now,
Shut up.
now the the world champion on Raw. That's Roman Reigns. Yes.
Yes.
Would much rather see LA Knight versus Roman Reigns than fucking Gunther versus Roman Reigns. 100%.
It's not about match quality. It's about winning. See, hardest part of the ring, right here.
I think that fucking LA Knight can beat Roman Reigns.
Well, let's just okay. Well, we can talk about that after Survivor Series.
I don't think Gunther can beat Roman Reigns. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think any of them are going to beat Roman Reigns.
I don't think so either.
I don't think we're losing to Roman Reigns.
You are.
No.
You just haven't realized it yet.
You're in the denial.
It'll probably be a fucking count out.
I can't wait.
Probably.
Acceptance.
And I'm okay with that.
Imagine we have 5 draws.
They're all
Whatever.
Uh-oh. There we go. Problem solved. Fucker.
He hasn't done his finisher yet.
I know.
And he's not going to do his finisher. I don't understand what's so funny with you right now.
His kind of reaction, like, oh no, you're the George Fisher.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
Just the Connor's reaction right there. It's like, I know he hasn't done his finisher.
No, he hasn't done his fucking finisher. There we go. All right, just laying him up on the ropes, and then we're... Gunt, can you just wrap this up?
Nope.
I don't understand you.
Lie. There we go. That should do the trick. Just pin him. Pin him. Here we go. Now he's gonna do his finisher.
Nope.
Mother.
Stupid Austrian fuck.
Hey, frog, you motherfucker. No. No. Yeah, do that. Austrian barrel roll. That was a spinning set. Okay.
Turn around.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh, god damn it, no.
Yes, this is the end. Something about to go off the
Another one? Okay.
He's in. Let me do this one more time.
I was gonna say it's either that or they're stuck.
He hasn't even done his finisher.
Boom.
Look how he landed on his fucking nose.
Cuff. 1,
Kick out.
2. Yes.
Well, that was his one of his signature
Fucker.
moves.
Yeah, I love how he just did a little like kick. Oh shit.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
The gunt.
The gunt.
Can't be put down so easily. Even though he's beating the fucking.
I'm doing the best. I'm doing the best. Look, I'm doing what's right for SmackDown. Okay, that's really what it boils down to. At the end of the day, I'm doing what's best. How? It's a rematch. It's a standard one-on-one match. If I wanted, if I wanted to stack the deck against LA Knight, I would have him do a gauntlet match for the belt and him start at number 1. That would be stacking the deck against him. This is a simple one-on-one normal wrestling rematch. What happened last week?
Yeah, what did?
Yeah,
why'd you do that?
do what?
You know what you did.
It's what's best for business.
What? Drew McIntyre beating the crap out of him?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
He had to establish a pecking order, and he just needed to make sure. I just want to make sure the lesson was learned.
Connor, I just want to know.
What?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh
Shout out to
no!
Joey.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
Fuck you, Franz.
Why'd you do it? Why'd you do that?
Hey, how you doing?
What did you get rid of?
Monica just farts. Didn't they all have sex with each other at some point?
No.
Oh, you get rid of the dice.
I'm pretty sure they did.
No. Phoebe never slept
No.
with any of them.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait till the sequel. All right, Gunther, just get in there. Just fucking. Just
And
fucking
Monica never slept with Joey.
Just
And Ross never slept with Monica.
I would hope not. They're brother and sister.
here come the chops.
You never know.
All right, Gunt.
He was an archaeologist. Gave it that old bow.
Ah, damn, he beat me to it.
I think if given the chance, Joey and Chandler would have had.
Oh, they fucked for sure, man. Them and the duck.
Yeah.
Ah,
And the chicken.
here it comes. Here it comes. Gunter to reclaim the title. Here we go. Good night, Irene.
Nope.
Cover 1,
Hell,
2,
good
3.
I disagree with this 100%. This makes no fucking
Ah,
sense.
much better. And now,
Hey,
I do not.
how you doing?
This makes no sense to me. Why does he need to have the title?
As only you are part of the decision.
Well, no, I'm asking. I don't understand
How you doing?
why.
so that we can have the biggest advantage going
We
in
don't.
to Survivor Series.
If you think you're high as fuck, that's all I'm gonna fucking say.
On that note, vote for SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for HGG Mode Season 3. We'll be back next week with the final week's build heading into Survivor Series. I want to thank JP, Heather, Basement, and Trek for joining us this fine evening. Any last minute words, ladies and germs?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, God, the monster you've created.
I didn't mean to. It was supposed to be something. I wanted to put another one in here for like 2 seconds.
Anyway, good night, y'all. Peace out. Couldn't find the fucking end screen for a second. Holy shit.